What is going on, YouTube? It is your boy MrBaboon back with our reaction video. I will say I'm definitely getting pumped for an injury because I woke up early and now the sleepiness is finally going away. So I'm excited. And I'm actually full of injury too, so that's amazing. So we are reacting to Amin. If I botch that, I apologize. Amin. I think I'm saying that right. But he was a dictator who ate his enemies. We are going to learn about this man. So let me know down below in the comments. I will have in the description the video, the channel link. Let me know down below in the comments what you guys' thoughts are. Like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications so you guys don't miss that video. So, with that being said, we're going to go ahead and jump into this. So let me go ahead and get this all pumped. Let me get this all ready, okay? Turning this on, turning this on. Woo da da da. Let's get to it, shall we? How's everyone's day going? Everyone doing good? My day's going pretty good, pretty good. So, let's get to this. And by the time you guys have seen this, I'll probably be on vacation or off of vacation, who knows. But I think next week there's a chance I'll probably be just uploading videos the whole week while I'm gone, instead of the streams like I wanted. So it'll probably be just videos that whole week. And then it's going to go back to Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So that should be fun. So let's go ahead and get into this real fast. This is uploaded by Simple History. So I will have the channel. We're going to go ahead and like it. Okay. Video link and channel link will be down in the description. If you guys want to go check it out, you guys can. With that being said, we're going to go ahead and jump into this. Okay. Let me get this fixed. Put my phone over here. Out of sight, out of mind.
Known as Big Idi Amin. Known as Big Daddy by his supporters and the Butcher by...
Oh wait, people called this man Big Daddy? His supporters called him Big Daddy? Nah, that's crazy to me. I did not know that. This man had his supporters calling him Big Daddy. Just let that sink in. No, that's fucking crazy. Nah. You would not see me calling another dude that unless I'm literally joking or just trying to get a funny fucking reaction out of them. And even then, it's not serious. You know, that's it. But, I mean, his supporters calling him Big Daddy, that's crazy to me.
As critics, Idi Amin went from being a dirt poor boy from a town in northwest Uganda, so remote nobody knows its name,
okay,
to becoming the third president of Uganda and a speaker on the global political stage. He was infamous for his ruthless stomping down of perceived traitors, expulsion of non-Africans, his widespread terror, and his taking joy in humiliation. Idi Amin's exact birth date is uncertain, with historians estimating anywhere between 1925 and 1928 as the true date. When Amin was born, his parents split, and it's believed he was largely raised by his mother, although he still saw his father infrequently. He grew up in the West Nile province among the Kakwa people, a small Islamic tribe who had settled in the region just a few decades prior.
Okay, so
As a child and into his teen years, it's reported that he received little education due to limited opportunities for West Nile Ugandans, and by 21 he had few options on what to do next. Rather than attempt to cobble together more of an education, he joined the former British regiment, the King's African Rifles, and began the training that would come to define his future rule. Allegedly beginning his career as an assistant cook, he quickly rose through the ranks, taking promotion after promotion on his rise to the top. He was deployed to Somalia in 1949, helped put down the Shifta rebels, and was deployed again to snuff out the Mau Mau rebellion in Kenya. Along with being a skilled soldier, he was also quickly gaining a reputation for his cruelty. Amin showed so much unnecessary brutality during interrogations that it almost derailed his military career. But instead, he was promoted to Effendi in 1959, the highest possible rank for a black African soldier in the British military. In addition to his military prowess at the KAR, Amin was also a skilled boxer, becoming a renowned Ugandan amateur boxing champion. His physical prowess and affinity for conflict spanned across his professional and personal life. Uganda was pushing towards independence as the 1950s came to a close, and Amin made a key alliance with Apollo Milton Obote, the leader of the Uganda People's Conference. Obote would go on to become the Prime Minister of Uganda when it reached independence in 1962. Amin was made a lieutenant in Obote's Ugandan army. His first order for Amin was to stop the cattle stealing in the north. Amin did this, but he also committed such atrocities that the British demanded he be tried for his crimes. Instead, Obote had him trained further in military tactics in the United Kingdom.
Damn!
When Amin got back to Uganda in 1964, the army was in full-scale mutiny, without anyone to hold control in his absence. Amin was tasked with getting it back in order. When he succeeded, he was promoted again, this time to deputy commander. He was then accused of smuggling gold, coffee, and ivory out of the Congo alongside Prime Minister Obote. Meanwhile, in 1966, Obote dismissed the government, declaring himself president. The allure of power drove Amin's ambition. He was then accused of smuggling gold, coffee, and ivory out of the Congo alongside Prime Minister Obote. Meanwhile, in 1966, out of the Congo alongside... He was then accused of smuggling gold, coffee, and ivory out of the Congo.
So, was that ever proven true that he was doing that, or is that still a mystery? Let me know.
Alongside Prime Minister Obote. Meanwhile, in 1966, Obote dismissed the government, declaring himself president. The allure of power drove Amin's ambitions higher and higher. He continued to hoard funds from smuggling and illicit arms dealing with Sudanese rebels, all the while fortifying his position in the Ugandan military. Obote promoted Amin to Chief of the Army and Air Force, a position that's forfeited even more power to Amin. After an unsuccessful assassination attempt on Obote's life in 1969, the president became more wary and tried to seize greater control of the military in 1970. All the while, Amin continued to build his network, working closely with Israeli and British agents in Uganda.
Okay. Play for free!
Mistrusting of Amin, Obote attempted to demote him, but this too failed. While Obote was traveling to Singapore, Amin took advantage. In 1971, he staged a successful coup on the Ugandan government. When he called himself president, the title he preferred was, quote, His Excellency President for Life Field Marshal Al-Haji Dr. Idi Amin, VC DSO MC, Lord of all the beasts of the earth and fishes of the sea.
Okay, tell me you had an ego without telling me you had an ego. To me, that sounds like an ego. I could be wrong, but I mean, if someone gives themselves a name that is, like, damn near a half a page long, bro, that's a fucking ego. In my eyes, that's how I see it.
And conqueror of the British Empire in Africa in general and Uganda in particular, end quote. Amin immediately got started with his atrocities. In his first few months, he brutally assassinated political threats and members of the Ugandan police before turning his attention on the public. Quickly, he disposed of the Chief of Justice, the Anglican Archbishop and the Vice Chancellor of Mekere University, among other high-ranking officials. Within just 3 months, he also enlisted 10,000 new soldiers, almost half of which were ex-Anyanya guerrilla fighters, former Zairean freedom fighters, and those from Amin's home. In the first 6 months of his reign, Ugandans killed Ugandans with increasing alacrity, urged by Amin himself. From there, he then launched one of his first major attacks on humanity since taking over, the killing of approximately 3,000 Langi and Acholi soldiers, given their connection to the now exiled former Prime Minister Obote. He also created killer squads within what was called the State Research Bureau and Public Safety Unit to hunt down Obote's supporters and task them with snuffing out any opposition to his reign. Obote, from his exile in Tanzania, attempted to rally his followers to retake Uganda, but was unsuccessful. Tens of thousands of Asian residents were expelled from his country in 1972, which thoroughly wrecked the Ugandan economy to a point that its impact is still felt today. He publicly insulted the leaders of the free world, including the United States and Great Britain, and reversed Uganda's relations with Israel, instead buddying up with Colonel Muammar Mohammed al-Gaddafi of Libya, as well as the Soviet Union and the Palestinians. Despite this and public hostility from...
Dictators are fucking... I feel like all of them are pretty much the same. Just they got their own stories. That's how I feel about Dictator, bro. It's crazy.
Leaders
It
in the
is
US,
crazy.
UK, and Israel, they still hypocritically worked with the dictator. In 1973, America actually took over Britain as Uganda's most prominent trading partner, despite publicly closing their embassy in Kampala that same year. Amin continued to act brutally and with abandon. In 1976, a group of Palestinians and members of the Badr Meinhof gang hijacked a French airliner at Entebbe Airport. With both Amin and the Ugandan army's support, the flight en route from Israel to France was held hostage by the two groups. However, Israeli forces launched an immediate counter-raid and freed the hostages.
Okay.
This sent Amin into a tirade. He executed several airport employees, a host of Kenyans that he blamed for the counter-raid, and an elderly British passenger who had been sent to a hospital after the attempted hijacking. By this point, Amin received his nickname, the Butcher of Uganda, and he lived up to that moniker. He had killed over 300,000 civilians, including some high-ranking Uganda citizens such as the Anglican Archbishop, the governor of the Bank of Uganda, and the chancellor of Makerere College. Yet he grew more paranoid over time, and it was clear that his grip was slipping. When a collection of Ugandans fled over the border to Tanzania, he flew into a rage and accused Tanzanian President Julius Nyerere of attempting to foment insurrection in Uganda. In typical Amin fashion, he immediately turned to military action in an attempt to enact his revenge. He sent a mixture of Ugandan military and Libyan support into Tanzania, aiming to punish Nyerere as well as those that had deserted. His goal was to take Kagera Salient, a small territory north of the Kagera River.
This dude's an asshole.
While he initially took the strip of land, it didn't last long. Just 2 weeks later, Nyerere launched a counterattack with the help of Ugandan rebels. The momentum quickly went against Amin as the rebels and Tanzanians took Kampala. Amin's military was driven back to the capital, and when it became clear he wasn't going to win, Amin fled the country, leaving the Ugandan rebels to put Yusufu Lule into the role of president, effectively ending Amin's bloody reign of terror. Amin's retreat took him to Libya, where he stayed for a decade under the care of al-Qaddafi before he moved on to Saudi Arabia. There he lived out the rest of his days until he died in 2003, never held accountable for the crimes he committed.
Not surprised. You know how fucked that is? Like, no, that shit is just so fucked, bro. He's not gonna take accountable for his fucking actions and shit. Nah, bro. Fuck him. And the fact that he ate his fucking enemies and, like, he butchered them and had their heads in the fucking, like, fridge, it looked like, bro. No, fuck him. He's a piece of shit. Like most dictators are. A piece of shit. Actually, I feel like all dictators are a piece of shit. In their own way, you know what I mean? Nah, fuck that. And his supporters called him Big Daddy and this like right here. Can you guys see that, right? Yeah, you guys can. So these guys called him the Butcher, bro. Like, oh. What an asshole. Alright. I'm not. Bum, 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 bum. Let me know what you guys' thoughts are in the comment down below. Let me know. We can talk about it down below in the comments, and you know what I mean? Get everyone's input and everything on it. I think I said about all I want to say about him. If I'm being honest, he's a piece of shit, fucking asshole. Fuck him. He should have been held for all of his fucking actions. So that also proves to me he's a bitch. So let me know what you guys' thoughts are. I don't like him. That's what my thought is. Fuck him. I don't. Let me know what you guys' thoughts are down below in the comment. Like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications. I will see you guys in the next video. Check the description. I have the video, the channel link. If you guys want to go check it out, you guys can. Let me know. Real fast, just for the fuck of it. Let's read some of these comments, shall we? Let's see. There is a freedom of speech, but I cannot guarantee freedom. And I'm a session with himself, the last king of Scotland. Huh. No, see, I'm with that dude. Calling the dictator Big Daddy is crazy. Bro, and wait, I have no remorse for my actions. Bro, and that was the last interview? Bro, fuck him. This guy is... No, he definitely was one of the cruelest figures in modern African history. He really was, bro. He's a dick. I agree. Complete dick. Fuck him. And he had no remorse for his actions, bro. It just shows how big, it just shows how big of a dick he is. Let me know down below in the comments. You guys have a good day and all that good stuff. Positivity is key. Motivation is key. Happiness is key. I'll see you guys in the next video. You guys stay safe. Watch out for each other. I'll see you guys in the next one.